Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at Amazon Prime. Welcome to Extravaganza One, presented by ROX-TV and International Big Time Wrestling. We appreciate you tuning in. The voice of IBW, Frank Stanley, here to let you know what we are all about. Think of the days of yesteryear. Memphis Wrestling, Georgia Championship, Mid-South, and Detroit's own Big Time Wrestling. Sprinkle that with a little of today's high-flying action, and you get International Big Time Wrestling, where tradition still matters. It's time. Get the popcorn popping. Crack open your favorite beverage. Buckle up, because IBW Hall of Famers Chris Carter and Terry Sullivan are getting ready to bring you the action right now.
The most up-to-date wrestling content in the world. International Big Time Wrestling's Extravaganza One.
I'm really proud to say that I'm a part of IBW.
I take pride in IBW that we are a family-run company.
It's a fight. It's a sport. At IBW, tradition has always mattered.
You're going to see world-class professional big-time wrestling at its best.
International Big Time Wrestling, powered by ROX-TV. You want entertainment? Look no further than ROX-TV.
International Big Time Wrestling!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to International Big Time Wrestling on Amazon Prime. I'm Terry Sullivan, along with International Big Time Wrestling Hall of Famer Chris Carter. And for the fans who haven't seen IBW before, Chris, what are they in store for?
Terry, I'll tell you what, I just can't believe the excitement around IBW. IBW has been on this road for a good long while now, and it's finally coming to the forefront. Amazon TV, Amazon Prime, come on, man. We have made it. We have arrived. Streaming, that's what the world is all about today. And that's what we're doing, Terry. International Big Time Wrestling.
For the next 90 minutes, sit back and relax. You are going to enjoy some of the best wrestling action you have ever seen from International Big Time Wrestling, where tradition still matters. On the program today, the mysterious visitor from another galaxy, the mysterious Movado, worldwide name, against Ace Evans. You're going to see a rematch on this program today. The first time they wrestled was on ROX-TV and our YouTube channels. Harley Fairfax against Hannah Henderson, two bruising, tough young women. You're going to see the process. Malcolm Monroe III, one of the greatest young wrestlers in the world today, as he takes on Billy Ray Daniels. Congo Kong, a man who's been everywhere, been on all the major wrestling network programs. He's going to take on not one, but two men on Amazon Prime today. Not only that, the old schoolers, the Enforcer, Andy Shane, along with Rick Cannon, they're going to take on Revenge of the Nerds. Quite an interesting combination there. Loren David Jones meets Karam Alam, and you are going to see Blake 182. He won a 20-man battle royal several weeks ago. His prize, a match with the IBW World Heavyweight Champion, Kadim Zaire Mohammed. That's all coming up in the next 90 minutes.
Let's go. I can't wait.
Let's take you to the ringside. Ace Evans meets Mysterious Movado.
Weighing in at 230 pounds from Turner,
This is Movado and Ace Evans.
Welcome to International Big Time Wrestling on Amazon Prime. I'm Terry Sullivan along with A.T. Huck and Chris Carter, and we are so pleased and proud to be joining you today with some of the best that International Big Time Wrestling has to offer.
Terry, like you said, Amazon Prime, we have made it.
Our promoters, Rudy and Carlito Hill, father and son combination promoters, have really scoured the globe to put together a series of main event matches, some of the best we've got to offer.
What an incredible duo to promote this International Big Time Wrestling.
Here we go, the Big Bad Wolf, Ace Evans against Mysterious Movado, Interplanetary Traveler.
Hey, Movado's a former heavyweight champion.
Movado's been around. He's an incredible wrestler, that's for sure, and he's got a reputation worldwide.
They don't get much more knowledgeable about the ins and outs, the holds and counter holds. They haven't invented one that Movado hasn't known and used.
There used to be a term, a man of 1,001 holds. I think Movado's 1,006.
Yeah. Go behind by Movado.
We've seen Ace Evans here in International Big Time Wrestling.
Movado outsmarted him, outmaneuvered him.
I think those were 6 of those additional moves.
Oh, spine buster. And that could be it.
Well, Ace Evans, he's no rookie. He's been around.
No.
That was a monster of a spine buster right there.
That's just body jarring.
Ace Evans has been a part of a team called the Nomads for many years. But he's here by himself tonight. Here to prove a point.
And Evans now with the side headlock. Movado, though, maneuvering, trying to get out of that. A little tug of the mask pulled Movado off his feet. Out of the view of the referee, Russ Kimmel, in for the count. Barely 2.
Huck was mentioned tag team wrestling. There's definitely a transition from tag team to singles, that's for sure.
And ladies and gentlemen, on this program today, you are going to see a match for the IBW World Heavyweight Championship. The champion, Kadeem Zaire Mohammed from the Nation, against the winner of a 20-man battle royal that we brought to you some time back, Blake 182.
That's right, and Blake's been around, man, and he's one heck of a competitor. I will give him that.
And if you've never seen the champion, Kadeem Mohammed, you're in for a treat.
International Big Time Wrestling brings you the biggest matches that they can bring for Amazon Prime.
Now I'm wondering if Kadeem's going to be out here by himself, or is he going to have the Nation out here with him?
I would bet he's going to have the Nation.
I'm saying the Nation. He's not going to come by himself.
Yeah, I agree.
But look at Movado go to work.
Fancy footwork by Mysterious Movado. From behind, in for the count again. 1, 2, and...
Oh, almost a 3 count by Ace Evans.
Almost
full Nelson slam. Wow.
Yeah, that full Nelson slam. Yeah, you called it, Chris. I didn't think you knew that much.
Oh.
I know one or two things.
Rolls him up.
More than you.
Okay, guys, let's focus on the ring. From behind, Movado into the sleeper hold.
On a sleeper. We haven't seen an old school sleeper.
Man, he's got that. That thing is sunk in. Take a look at that.
He hooked the legs around the waist.
He's immobilizing him.
Yeah, he's got him all tied up. Nothing that Ace Evans can do. That's it. He's out.
Wow.
Wow, he is
the
right.
Mysterious One reigns supreme.
And Ace Evans is out cold. He put him to sleep.
I mean, he is done.
And this is one that Movado is going to be very proud to say that he won, because Ace Evans is a top hand.
Yo, come on, wake him up. You know he's in a dangerous position right now.
This is reminiscent of the Stomper.
The Stomper and Ben Justice.
That's
Mark
right.
Lewin.
Johnny Weaver, Mark Lewin.
Mark Lewin, man. Terry, if you ever want to know the best match I ever seen in my life, I'll tell you one day.
Mark Lewin and who? Terry Funk?
Mark, it was at Cobo Arena. Mark Lewin was definitely in it. And I'll leave his opponent out for just a bit.
Okay. And a good show of sportsmanship Everybody's a winner in this one. Mysterious Movado, though, no one like him.
I don't think Ace knows what happened. He put him to sleep. He didn't put him in a coma.
There you have it. Quite a victory from Mysterious Movado.
Mysterious Movado, I'll tell you what, he's worldwide. This guy is great. When I see him come into the ring, I get excited because I know there's going to be action galore. International Big Time Wrestling, bringing you the finest talent in the world today. Amazon Prime. And don't forget, Terry, look us up on YouTube and ROX-TV. Man, I'll tell you what, the action is fast and furious. And the sleeper hold. How about that?
Yeah, how about that, right? One of the all-time great holds. Mysterious Movado, one-time wore the IBW World Heavyweight Championship. Later on in the program today, a match for the IBW World title. You are going to see Kadeem Zaire Mohammed, member, the leader of the Nation. He takes on Blake 182, who won the championship right in a battle royal here on our program recently.
That's a sore spot in my life with the champion, but he is very talented. And the Battle Royal, Terry, how about that? That was the fast and furious action like I haven't seen since I don't know when.
Talk about fast and furious, 2 women wrestlers ready to get into the ring. Several weeks ago on our programs, on streaming programs, you saw Harley Fairfax against Hannah Henderson. There was a bit of controversy at the end of that match, so they're going to go at it again right now in a rematch. The ladies take over. This is a rematch several weeks ago on International Big Time Wrestling on ROX-TV and YouTube. We're here to bring you a match between the 2 of these people, 2 of these young ladies. Hannah
I'd say
Fairfax,
a lot of times the rematch is much better than the original. Let's keep our eyes open.
Harley Fairfax came out victorious the first time around. Hannah Henderson calls herself tiny but mighty, and I think that is a perfect description. She is a tough one.
She really is. Tough as nails.
They lock up. Hannah throwing off. Going to have to reset here. The Black Widow stalks her prey. Oh, Hannah whipped her into the corner and took her right over. Harley had no chance, no choice with there and tripped, and down she goes. Going to work on that right arm.
Oh, a nice roll up.
Nice move. Got 2 count.
Armbar roll up. What?
Wait a minute.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fatone family. Rob Fatone in the rear.
Not again. Terry.
We have seen on International Big Time Wrestling in the past.
I'm nervous sitting here.
An invasion. Now,
come on.
Get out of there. The Fatone family. Thumbs down from the leader of Rob Fatone on the outside.
What's going on?
Now, this is totally uncalled for. Harley Fairfax has left the ring. Hannah Henderson.
We're going to need a stretcher to get her out of the ring.
A spatula. Yeah, the Fatone family sent us some kind of message here to International Big Time Wrestling that they hold all the power. They determine who wins, who loses. They're calling all the shots.
I'm not getting this.
Well, this is a bully.
There's something going on here.
This is just plain
something more than what we see, something more than meets the eye right now.
In strength is numbers. And Rob Fatone has his family, his gang of thugs and thieves, and is here to...
These guys are the force to be reckoned with in International Big Time Wrestling.
Commission's going to have to take a look at this. There was no call to come in on any match. And I don't care that it was a female wrestler or not. Just doesn't matter.
The way they did it, they have no remorse for anything. They don't care about anybody or anything.
Another reason to tune in and watch us on a weekly basis on ROX-TV, here on Amazon Prime and on YouTube. Just look up International Big Time Wrestling, because we've got some of the best and brightest young stars, veterans. We've got it all for you. Quite a variety. Men, women.
I'm absolutely stunned by what I just witnessed.
Yeah, the Fatone family.
We're gonna have to get a little more information on this, Terry, and find out what's really going on here. We're gonna have to do our homework on this one.
Well, very interesting match. Started out as a great encounter between these two ladies, then all of a sudden invaded by the strange group known as the Fatone family.
Yeah, nothing decided with the women, but the Fatone crime family, Terry, I don't know what it is, man, but for some reason when they are around, they make me a little bit nervous.
Let's find out more about them right now.
The Fatone crime family has arrived. International big time, your worst nightmare has appeared in the shape of 4 large and angry individuals headed by the big man himself, Mr. Rob Fatone. The FWO died, but out of the ashes rose the Fatone crime family. We're here to let everybody know no one's safe. We're here to let everybody know it ain't personal. It's business. Strictly business.
That's a strange group of people, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, you never know what you're going to see on Amazon Prime, I'll tell you that. But you're going to see a lot of IBW action that's going to just leave you wanting for more.
And you can watch us on a weekly basis on ROX-TV and on YouTube. Just look up International Big Time Wrestling. And one of the brightest stars in the entire world of wrestling these days is the Process, Malcolm Monroe III.
You know, his attitude leaves a little bit to be desired. But as far as talent, what a phenomenal talent in the world of professional wrestling today. He wrestles all over the world, Terry.
Yeah,
but he came to International Big Time Wrestling.
And he is a true innovator, as we're going to see right now as he takes on Billy Ray Daniels.
I'm the Process MM3, and you're watching The Fix on Amazon Prime.
Weighing in at 186 pounds, hailing from the Bergen.
Uh-oh, here he goes.
So, I'm back at IBW for ROX-TV, and apparently they have another opponent lined up for me, which I think is absolutely insane. Do you guys remember what I did to your war boy? He was supposed to be the biggest, the baddest, the best. Well, now he's on bed rest. I injured him. I'll injure anybody that steps in the ring with me because I am the Process. Double M3, Malcolm Monroe III, but you all know me as the best in the world. So whoever you have for me, right, get him out here so I can make light work.
And his opponent, weighing in at 160 pounds from Houston, Texas, he is the Midnight Rider, Billy Ray Daniels.
MM3 has an international reputation, Cherry. The Process is known worldwide.
Malcolm has a real presence, a real aura to him. Third generation wrestler. What do you think of Billy Ray Daniels, Chris? Look at this guy. There you go.
Well, I don't think that's a very good example for the young folks.
I would tend to agree.
But to each his own, I guess.
And we did check. That is not Ice-T. That is legitimate Jack.
Yow. Once again, Terry, I am so proud to be here on Amazon Prime and bringing you some of the top talent in the world of professional wrestling.
If you're a fan of wrestling at all and you've never seen MM3 before, Malcolm Monroe III, you are in for a treat. He is one of the best and brightest on the scene today. Waiting for the referee's signal for the bell, and we're off and running.
The Process on Amazon.
Malcolm is a very versatile competitor, a very dangerous competitor. Not only is he well schooled in wrestling, he is also a mixed martial artist.
He's an incredible athlete, and he is quick.
There's none quicker. This guy is an innovator.
He's got an answer for everything.
Very, very hard man to prepare for simply because he invents so much not on the fly, but he just is such an innovator.
His versatility is just phenomenal.
Wrist lock by Billy Ray Daniels. Malcolm going for the ropes. MM3, the process. Joining us today here on Amazon Prime. I hope you're enjoying us. And make sure that because we're here all the time, just check us out whenever you
There's the speed I was talking about right there. Look at that.
There's the finesse.
And ends up with a big arm drag and a kip up.
There's the finesse.
And you notice he kipped up right from his back. He didn't use his hands.
You know, I know Malcolm. I know his father, DBA. I knew his grandfather, Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe, and he's really got Grandpa's attitude.
Sweet Daddy broke in around the same time I did, Terry.
And Sweet Daddy never lacked in attitude, and
he was an innovator, and he was ahead of his time, I'll tell you that.
And you want to know how good he was, just ask him. And that's the same way his grandson is.
Exactly. But he is good. He is a top-rated wrestler in the world.
But as he was bragging a little bit earlier, he injured Dre Jacobs. We saw that here on International Big Time Wrestling. Put Dre out of action. Been out for a couple of months now.
Quite serious injury.
Look at this. Guy's wrestling with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
One hand.
Crying out loud.
Well, that's his problem right there. See, that's wasting time. That's a one-handed pin. He's.
Foreign object. Get rid of that, Ruff.
This gets me, man. Let's get down there. Let's mean business, man.
Come on, Russ. Don't take a drink of that now. Hey, watch out.
There you go.
He was going to fly out of the ring, but Malcolm caught him.
Malcolm got all his senses back, and he better look out now.
Look out on the floor. Dangerous territory there. As
on the
just
edge of the ring, Terry. The edge of the ring.
Malcolm Monroe, very determined, very methodical. Look at that.
No.
He can put a hurting on you in so many different ways.
Look at the smile on his face.
Supreme self-confidence. How can you go about injuring a man like Dre Jacobs and then brag about it? I don't quite get it.
There's no conscience there, Terry.
Yeah, right. An ego out of control. He's used to hearing people like you and I put him over and praise him, and he deserves it. But at the same time, dude, don't let it go to your head.
I mean, if somebody's got a family and they have children at home and then they're out of work for a while, come on.
Yeah.
And then you're happy about it?
Malcolm Monroe just dazzles.
Absolutely devastating. Every move.
Yeah, he is just amazing. Every time I see him, there's something new.
The more he hurts somebody, the happier he is.
Only got a 2 count. Malcolm, a young man who's in demand all over the country. He's also a young man in the rather unenviable position of calling his own shots as far as where he goes, who he works for, how much he gets paid.
He's in demand all over the world, Terry. This is a globetrotter we're looking at right here. Once again, International Big Time Wrestling brings you the best, finest talent in the world.
MM3, his father, the most dangerous man in Michigan, DBA. Uh-oh, they're on the run. Oh, Malcolm walked right into a boot to the face, but he answers with a clothesline.
A tornado clothesline, Terry, where they sprung off the second rope.
Good call. And he's in for the count. Let's see. Got it. No, he didn't get him.
A lackadaisical pin right there. Lackadaisical.
Only a 2 count. Referee Russ Kimmel right on top of all the action.
Oh, he's going up to the top.
Bringing you all the greats from International Big Time Wrestling.
Moonsault and nobody home.
He missed badly with that one. That may cost him the match. Assuming Billy Jack Daniels can.
Who's going to get it together first?
Assuming Daniels isn't seeing double. He's got an opportunity now, but he's got to really dig down deep and call on some of that intestinal fortitude. He's taking a lot of punishment from the process, but manages a kip up there.
A big kip up.
How about that, huh?
Oh, running clothesline.
Look at these two go.
MM3 is popping right up, though.
Just incredible action. Billy Joe Daniels to the middle rope. Holding on. What's he got in store? Russian reverse neck breaker there, and that could do it. 1, 2, and no, sir.
It's going to take more than that to keep MM3 down.
I think you're right.
The process is here.
Although on any given day, you never know. If Billy Jack has done his homework.
That's the thing about Major League Sports, Terry. You never know from any given day who's going to do what.
Daniels up to the top rope. Look out below. Oh, and a bad miss. Man, he was committed. There was nothing else he could do. He just ate the mat on that one.
The process is getting back together.
Process laying back, watching his man, and I think he's about ready to strike. Let's see here. From behind, he's got him tied up. Comes back with a knee to the head. And, oh!
A spike pile driver, Terry.
That's it. Yes,
Did you
sir.
see the way MM3 left his feet?
There's your winner here on Amazon Prime, a young man who never fails to impress with a good victory, hard-fought victory.
Look at the smile on his face.
Billy
He
Ray
is so
Daniels.
happy. Uh-oh.
But he's not done yet.
Nope. Oh! Did you hear that, Terry?
Oh.
Terry, something popped in there.
Look out.
Oh, man.
Look at Malcolm laughing.
MM3 is proud of himself.
You see what I mean, Chris? This guy.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Terry, did you hear that snap? I'm telling you, I'm really concerned about this young man.
So's the referee. We're going to need some help for him here. Get him some medical treatment.
We got to get somebody out here to help him.
Look at the process there. He's going to take on an 8-year-old. He might win that one. Wow.
He is full of himself, that's for sure. Oh, my God.
Well, this is the kind of action that you see each and every week from International Big Time Wrestling on ROX-TV, on YouTube, here on Amazon Prime, where we are so proud to present Extravaganza One to you. The original intention was a major arena to bring this to you. Due to COVID, of course, we forced to go to Plan B. But we're very pleased to bring it to you absolutely free.
I'm very concerned about that young man's arm, Terry.
Yep. Billy Ray Daniels, an unfortunate victim of MM3, the process. What an athlete Malcolm Monroe III is, but he's got this little habit of injuring his opponents, as we saw with Billy Ray Daniels.
And he has no remorse for it at all, just wreaking havoc everywhere he goes.
He's going to have to answer for that very soon here on International Big Time Wrestling, I'm sure. Next up on the program today, a man with a worldwide reputation. He's been everywhere, been on all sorts of wrestling programs. Congo Kong, this giant of a man.
This near 7-footer. I'll tell you what, Terry, he is scary looking. And I'll tell you, whoever he wrestles, I feel bad for them.
Well, it's not going to be just one person. One's not enough for Congo Kong.
That's right.
Let's see him in action against two men.
Handicap.
I have searched in the jungles of Africa, and I give to you the giant, the beast, Congo Kong.
Uh-oh. And here we go. This is going to be double trouble. These two guys had better take their best shot. They'd better make sure it's a good one.
These two young up-and-comers are going to be in for a rude awakening.
Here we go. 2-on-1 handicap match here. Congo Kong, a member of the nation, which is led by the world heavyweight champion, Kadim Zaire Mohammed.
Nice running drop kick.
Oh, he caught him
double
right.
knee.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Congo's hanging on to that top rope.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
It's going to take at least two of them. Nope. Maybe. Maybe not. Well. One of the most domineering presences you'll ever see in the history of professional wrestling.
What a powerhouse.
Reminiscent of some of the big powerhouses of the past.
This is the kind of people that Kadim looks for the nation right here. You wonder why the nation's the #1.
Well, they've got all the gold. They've got the tag team championship. Brother Kuwat and Isaiah X and Kadim, who will be facing, by the way, Blake 182 coming up here today on Amazon Prime, coming up next, as a matter of fact.
What a main event. Oh, my. He's got them both up there, Terry.
Look out. Where are they going to land? Oh, shoulder breaker.
Good night, Irene.
Times 2. I got to sort of, you never know who's going to win these matches, but I sort of got to say I had a feeling this would be the outcome.
I would say you had a great feeling.
Who is going to be able?
Kadim doesn't want anybody in his ring when he's in there. He only wants to be in the ring. That's the one. He's the champion, international big-time wrestling champion. Yeah, after what you did.
Your hand's not fully healed. It's not fully healed.
Now, Rudy Hill, the promoter, is.
Come on.
Now, come on, no way. Don't let him goad you into that.
You are a thing in the past.
No way.
I got something for you.
Stay in your lane. I'm the champion. Chris Carter, we run this show now. You stay in your lane, or your other limb will be broken like I broke your hand.
Don't let him get you. Don't let him get you.
I got something for you.
It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Don't let him get under your skin like that, man. Don't let him do that to you.
Well, there you have it. Some ominous words there from both parties.
Whenever you're ready, Chris Carter. Whenever you're ready.
Chris Carter, not the type of guy who's going to back down from anybody, even if he's 7 feet tall and 400 pounds. Now, I don't know what it's going to take or who it's going to take to launch any kind of an offense against Congo Kong. Glad I don't have to get in the ring with the likes of Congo Kong.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, that is a frightening sight just to see him come out. And then let alone not one man, but two men he wrestles.
And he's a member of the nation.
Oh, the nation, you know, that's just, that's a bad subject for me. But I'll tell you what, they are some bad dudes.
And later on in the program, we're going to get a little bit more of an understanding of what's going on with you and the IBW World Heavyweight Champion, Kadim Zaire Mohammed. He'll be on our main event that's coming up in just a few minutes. But we take you back to the ring with the old schoolers. How about them?
Oh, man, the old schoolers. I'll tell you what, those guys are on top of it, and they are here for one thing, and that's titles.
Andy Shane and Rick Cannon are next up on Amazon Prime today as they take on Revenge of the Nerds.
You know, there's a lot of new blood in this sport. They don't understand what it means to bleed, to sweat, and to pay the price to be in this sport. Well, today, we're going to take a couple of them to school. Tell them, Andy.
So how it is, me and the big man have come to International Big Time Wrestling. We are looking for some gold, and every little new boy that steps in our way, we are going to stomp into a bloody pulp on the ground. What's going to happen here? Me and the big man are going to start breaching doors, stacking bodies, and leaving human waste in a path of our destruction. Bring me anyone you want. I'm calling anyone out. I'm even calling out the DBA, the most dangerous man in wrestling. Well, he doesn't even look like Dick the Bruiser. And you, big man, I want a piece of you. And we want a piece of everyone and add some gold to our resume. The time has come. We win, you lose.
Terry, it seems to me like we're seeing the old schoolers more and more now. They got their sights set on something, that's for sure.
No, and then they've got their sights settled on the championship. I'm sure you would agree. The nation is going to have a major force to contend with. And the Nerds apparently drew the short straw, Chris.
Well, they've been around for a long time, Terry. They're no pushovers, I'll tell you that.
They have been.
This is a team that's been around for several years. They know each other inside and out, and I'm sure they've done their homework on their opponents.
Well, you know, they've got a new look of determination on their faces there. They've been advised, been receiving some very, very excellent advice from Rudy Hill, the Root Boy.
Well, that can go a long way. Boy, old school, I don't know.
Andy Shane and
these
Rick
guys
Cannon
are looking pretty mean.
Yeah, they are. Looks are not deceiving, believe me.
They are mean in business, Terry, and their sights are set on one goal. I can see that.
Here we go, Rick Cannon. Oh, Andy Shane from behind got a little too close to Snot. And Snot's all tied up at the moment.
Andy Shane's been around a long time. He knows what to do in that ring. And he's going to be a great leader of this team, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Rick
they are
Cannon,
going to go places.
They are winners. And they'll do anything to win. That's the problem for their opponents. And that's the problem the Nerds are going to have to face up to tonight.
That's the problem every opponent's going to face with these guys.
International Big Time Wrestling so proud to present such a vast array of talent. A relatively new team, the old schoolers. And we go for the count. No, only one.
Arm behind the neck clothesline, man. That had some velocity behind it.
Headbutt by Rick Cannon.
Here it comes. Here comes the master.
The enforcer is in. The enforcer takes over. Double
headbutt. Wow.
And Little Snot is seeing stars now, I guarantee that. Needs a tag. Otherwise.
Big German release suplex by Andy Shane.
Shane relentless. Putting in the fist.
Shane is a man on a mission.
He is a madman. Uh-oh, look at you.
What did I do?
You better watch it. That's what he says. Oh, hoisted him up flat on his back.
He doesn't even know I'm putting him over.
That's right. And Snot, though, he's being put over right over his shoulder. Look out below. He's in. I think you could pin him right about now. Instead, though.
I'll tell you what, man. Andy Shane with the helm leading this team. This is going to be dangerous.
Yeah. Andy Shane knows so much about professional wrestling, trained by Dr. Jerry Graham and the sensational intelligent destroyer, Dick Beyer. He has learned about everything there is to know.
Well, I'll tell you what, Terry, I've learned a lot about professional wrestling from Dr. Jerry Graham myself. Once again, I think he was one of the greatest minds in wrestling and very underrated.
And certainly the kind of things that Andy Shane learned from Dr. Jerry Graham are the things that people like the nerds are going to come to regret.
It's going to be like things they've never seen before.
Yeah, that's right.
The aggression. Look at his feet are off the ground.
Rick Cannon going to stay in for his team.
Rick Cannon is a bruiser, man.
Oh, look, they're distracting the referee. Look at Andy Shane. Dropped him neck first over that top rope.
They don't even need that.
Well, that's just it. They can do it, so they will.
Yeah.
Cannon with that double fist across the back of Snot.
Look at that.
So far, haven't seen Little Fred yet.
A little variation of the old camel clutch on him.
Yep,
sitting right on his back.
Pretty much.
Look at that. He's like, go ahead, tag.
Just teasing him there. Rubbing it in.
This
Snot.
team, old school. Wow.
They are impressive. The tag team champions, the world tag team champions in international big-time wrestling.
They better be looking out and looking ahead.
The champions are The Nation, Brother Kawat, and Isaiah X.
Look at that elbow drop. Holy cow.
What do you think now, Sullivan?
I think you've just about done it. Oh, look at see Andy Shane too busy jawing there, and Snot got the better of him for a moment.
Now look at Andy Shane. Look at how smart he is. What an incredible wrestler.
Yeah.
He's in trouble, but he's got his wits about him to hang on to that leg.
No. But you can't teach that, right?
No.
You can't teach.
You cannot teach that, no.
That comes from a couple of decades experience. Into the ropes. Oh, missed by the old schoolers. Double drop kick.
There we go. There we go. Come on, get that corner. Go.
Got it. Here we go. Now things have changed. Oh, both men down. Oh,
big
my God.
Power slam.
The building. What? Oh, wow.
Andy Shane right there.
He came a little too close for comfort there, I think, as far as the old schoolers are concerned.
Andy Shane knew what to do.
Oh, I don't know. What do you think, Chris? Time for a tag? Oh!
You seen the ring shake on that? Oh, my.
Wow. He just bounced right into that ring post.
He bounced off the ring post.
Yeah. The legal tag was made. Snot is the legal man. And this does not bode well for the nerds. Oh, no.
Spike pile driver.
That's got to be it.
I don't know if there's a man on earth that would have got up from that. This is a team that needs to be reckoned with. These guys have the ability, the agility to go all the way. Love them or hate them, they're one heck of a team.
Yeah, they're
with Andy Shane leading this team.
It's an exciting to think about the over that top rope, for heaven's sake.
Once again, it just goes to show you that international big-time wrestling bringing in the best talent in the world.
I'm excited about the future, and I'm especially excited about a potential match between these guys and the Nation.
That will be a brawl.
Frank Stanley, I don't know if I'd get in there with those two guys.
Tag team, singles, it does not matter. We are the old schoolers. We teach the class around here. We will become tag team champions. I'm looking for Jerry the King Lawler. Simple fact is this: when the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes and the hammer of the gods comes crashing down on the field of battle, the last one standing will be these two right here. And only themselves will stand our triumphs in Valhalla. So bring the best thing you got. DBA, I still don't see you. And we will beat them into a bloody pulp in this ring. Let's do this. It's big.
Strong words, but they can back it up, you know?
They just put every tag team in IBW on notice right now.
Again, a mention from Andy Shane about DBA.
Andy Shane's obsessed with him.
Talk about taking him to school. How about the old schoolers, huh?
I'll tell you what, Andy Shane is a ring general, okay? If Rick Cannon is smart, he will listen to him and he will absorb everything he possibly can from Andy. Because I'm telling you, those guys are going places. Yeah. They're here, they're making their mark right now.
And you know, we make our mark every week with IBW. You can watch us on YouTube, watch us also on ROX-TV. Check us out. Just look up International Big Time Wrestling.
Oh my goodness, I've never seen anybody up that long.
Hey, look who's here. Ren Jones is in the ring.
Lauren Jones.
Ring the bell. There we go, the face-off at ringside.
That ain't cool, bro. Choke him out like that? Come here. Let's do it again.
Ren says that ain't cool, bro.
Ren made the save because Carm was just torturing this young.
You don't scream live at the page, you coward. Your winner is Carm.
And look at Ren, he looks in incredible shape.
Ren is ready.
Piece of me? You want it right here, right now? It ain't gonna happen, Jack.
He is built to impress, right?
Going up to the top. Uh-oh, look out!
Watch out!
Look out!
Oh my gosh! Karam Alam has interfered. We saw these two go at it sometime back on the fix, Chris.
Yeah, we got a taste of them a little while ago.
What a match we've got coming up for you now, Chris. Loren David Jones against Karam Alam. And this one's been building up for a while.
There's been some tension between these two guys for a while. You know that. And you know that, as my dad would say, it's going to come to a head pretty soon.
You've been seeing it as we talk here. Let's see what happens now. Loren David Jones against Karam Alam.
See the swag champ here, baby. That's me, Splat L. Now you see all these losers around here talking about they want the belt. They probably know what the belt look like. They never have a belt in their life. They probably didn't wear the belt around their waist when they wear them big jeans and them ugly, dirty shoes. But when you see the swag champion, you see the snake skin, you see the shine. That's me all the time, because I am big time. I'm here, I'm ready. All right, now I'm about to eat some spaghetti.
International Big Time Wrestling. You're seeing the biggest thing that Michigan has to see. I am the epitome of a professional wrestler, a different type of species, and you're going to see exactly why. Fear me, Karam, the man.
The atmosphere has just changed.
Well, it's not the main event, but it is a main eventer.
Terry, I'm so proud to be on Amazon Prime today.
Oh, here we go. Look out. Not going to wait for a ring.
Don't need a bell here for this one. Oh, Luthez press.
Loren David Jones, Karam Alam. Here today on International Big Time Wrestling. These two have been at each other's throats over the past several weeks, and it's all come down to this.
He exploded like an atom bomb.
We are so pleased to be able to present this to you today here on Amazon Prime. Boot to the mush. Ren David Jones, as good as they come, but Karam Alam is just a monster. And
both men down.
Over the top.
Terry, this could be a main event anywhere in the world, but it's coming to you today on Amazon Prime in International Big Time Wrestling.
Look at that. Both men feeling the effects of that one. You can't fall from 7-8 feet up and not. Jones broke the count, now going after Alam.
Good thing that cement floor broke their fall.
You get two young studs like this, two young bulls, it's inevitable that they're going to clash. What's he going to do with this young lady? Is he going to... Oh, my goodness. There she goes. Put her in the ring with Haley Fairfax. Lauren David Jones, knee lift to the midsection of Karam.
Oh, face first.
Two young men with each with their own reputation to uphold here. And dropped him down right onto the ring apron. Karam Alam.
He might have just slammed him right on the cement floor because that's what he did.
He is a lethal force in international big-time wrestling. Lauren David Jones has so much on the ball, so much potential, much of which we've seen in past weeks here on International Big Time Wrestling. But at this point in time,
Terry, I said it before, this could be a main event anywhere in the world.
Lights may be out. The count is going in here. He's got a 10 count, 9 count, and he got in.
Just made it.
Give credit to Lauren David Jones.
These two have wanted each other for a while. Now they got it.
He just took that thunderous arm into the small of the back. Choking his man over the middle rope. Referee Zeke the ref.
Oh, look at that move right there. And he's got him by the face.
Wow. That Karam just doesn't care. He is just in there to annihilate Jones. Oh! Man, oh man. I heard that one in Dearborn.
They used to call that laying it in, Terry.
He whips Jones off, catching up from behind.
Backslide. Can he get him?
Only got a 2 count. Good move. Don't count Jones down yet. Far from it. But after that, he may be out.
That is a powerhouse clothesline right there.
Yeah. He just, talk about laying it in. He really did. Now he's going to go for the count. Only 2. Going to take a lot more than that to put Jones down. But if anybody can do it, I wouldn't put it past Alam to be the one to do so.
These two young athletes are in tremendous condition, Terry, and they are ready to go. They're going to put it all on the line for everybody today.
What a menacing presence Karam Alam has.
It is unbelievable.
I call him a genetic freak.
Oh, man.
He started powerlifting.
That's putting it mildly.
He started powerlifting when he was 13.
Wow. Oh, pulled him right back down by the hair.
Does a 635-pound deadlift. Is that good?
Oh, my goodness. Is that good?
Yeah. Not exactly my strength, you know. Okay. Very methodical in his approach here now, taking his time, making every move count.
Look at those forearms.
Yeah.
If you hit a regular man off the street like that, he'd be in a hospital for a month.
Just two amazing talents here. Karam Alam has dominated this match thus far, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Sort of surprising in a way, but that's part of the strategy. When you're up, look at that. 2.
Oh. Close call.
Karam knows full well the reputation of Jones, so he stayed on the offense, managed to stay on the offense through
big
moves
shoulder
like that.
Tackle. Look
Gonna
at that
cover
shoulder.
him. 1, 2, and oh man, that was about 6 inches from 3. Karam Alam.
They're putting it all on the line for us here today, Terry.
He is dominant so far in this match.
Oh, the fans are getting to him.
Loren David Jones.
Big knife edge chop.
Yeah, caught him a second time there. Let's see if he can put the big man down. Block, and he hit
There's
him.
that forearm again.
Yeah, that forearm right across
like
the
a
chest.
club coming down.
Yeah. Alam whips him in, misses. Jones with a Luthez press, and he got him.
Oh, he beat him with a Luthez press. Wow.
Wow.
That was a stunner.
It really, really was. It just goes to show you, watch out from behind.
Oh, no.
Loren. Watch out. Oh, right into the row of chairs there in the front. Watch out. Oh! He's just brutalizing Jones now with a chair.
He buried that in there.
Got both referees out there now trying to call a halt to this one. But Alam, you can imagine how he must just be seething inside, Chris.
Oh, man.
He has been embarrassed.
Embarrassed is correct. This was not his day, and he is not happy.
There's no shame to losing to a man the caliber of Jones.
Did you see him bounce off there, Terry?
Yeah. But in Alam's mind, victory is everything. And now they're going to give him a microphone?
Loren, you're nothing but a coward.
Oh, come on.
The monsters always win.
Well, Terry, that press made famous by the great Luthez, and it still works today.
Well, we saw a great victory by Loren David Jones, and I have a feeling, Chris, that this tale is not over yet. I have a feeling there might be a couple of more chapters to this book.
I would love to see a rematch with these two.
Look at him intimidating poor Zeke the ref.
You know, the times that we're in, we talked about that earlier, but to see this match in front of about 15,000 people, eh?
Absolutely. Now we are getting ready for the main event as Loren David Jones angry with himself now, angry with Karam Alam, making his way out. Yeah, it was a victory, no doubt about it. It was a good victory. It'll go down in the record books one way, and that is with Loren Jones' hand raised in victory. But
sometimes the price you pay for victory.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just a hell of a match, wasn't it? Karam Alam and Loren David Jones.
That match was outstanding. But you know what, Terry, what gets me is in today's world, in true old school heel action, the afterbirth after the match. I haven't seen much of that lately, but I saw it today, and I'll tell you what, that was real, man.
I look forward to seeing these two go at it again, and you can join us on ROX-TV and on our YouTube channel. I'm sure that's coming up at some point. If you've joined us in the past, you've probably seen the 20-man Battle Royal, one of the best Battle Royals I've ever seen, quite frankly.
I'll tell you, the action was just, I couldn't keep up with that. I was off to the side watching that, and I'm thinking, man, this is IBW right here, man. I'm like, IBW, we're going to Amazon Prime. We're on YouTube. We're on ROX-TV. I'm like, man, this is great.
You're seeing it as we talk. Blake 182 was the winner, and to the winner goes a chance at the title, a chance at the World Heavyweight Champion, Kadeem Zaire Muhammad, the leader of the nation. Let's go to ringside and see what happens.
What's poppin'? Hi, my name is Blake, and the Punk Rocket is back in Detroit, and I am back for International Big Time Wrestling. Kadeem Muhammad, we faced off before. You're better, I'm better. But the difference is I'm the extra most bestest wrestler in the world, and tonight you realize that.
He's from Los Angeles, California, weighing in 177 pounds. He is the Punk Rocket, the extra most best in the world. Blake 182.
We are back with our main event today. Some trivia for you, Chris Carter. Do you know he's from California these days? You know where he was born?
I do not.
Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Now that town should ring a bell for you.
It sure does.
Who's from Robbinsdale?
Robbinsdale, Minnesota. I would have to say the Gagnes.
Absolutely. Vern and Greg Gagne and the Hennigs. Pretty boy Larry Hennig.
Larry Hennig, yep.
Kurt
that
Hennig,
whole crew.
Joe Hennig. Rick Rude.
The ravishing one. And of course, he brings one of his monsters out with him.
When Blake 182 won the right for the World Championship match here, I'm sure he did not count on the fact that accompanying the world champion would be the monster, Congo Kong.
Terry, do you feel how the atmosphere in the building has changed?
Yeah.
When we get to the main event.
Got that championship feel.
The championship match. I got a chill right now.
Dean Zaire Mohammed rarely defends the championship on television, so we're very pleased to be able to bring that to you on our special presentation of International Big Time Wrestling right here on Amazon Prime. And if you like what you're seeing, make sure you check us out on a regular basis on ROX-TV, YouTube, and right here on Amazon Prime.
Say whatever you want about Kadeem. He is the International Big Time Wrestling Champion.
Defeated
Officer
Rod Street. Yeah.
Nobody hands you that belt either, Terry. You got to take it.
And of course, with Rod Street's corner, we're like the whole police force. But here we go. Blake 182 won that 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal.
He always uses his celebrity to press his points.
Yeah, very politically oriented young man. And we're certainly not here to argue with or disrespect his politics. You know, personally, I say
he's entitled to his opinion.
Do what you want to do, but right now here, this is not about politics. This is about wrestling. It's about the prestige, the honor of the IBW World Heavyweight Championship.
So proud to bring you this main event today on Amazon Prime.
Blake won the 20-man battle royal,
which was one of the best battle royals I've seen.
Yeah. And Blake calls himself the extra most bestest, so leave it to him to win the best battle royal we've seen. Look at that. What a despicable move. Wow! Payback. Beautiful drop kick. Man, oh man. Got him with a super kick. And now
what a flurry to start the match.
Let's see. Yep. You got some room there,
man,
buddy. 1, 2, and not a new champion. Almost. Gonna take more than that, though, to put the champion down for the count of 3. One is, again, a little too close for my liking to Congo Kong. And the big man is there. Look out, Blake. Well, see, now that's...
Come on, the referee's got to do a better job than that.
Well, that's a strategy that the champion, the nation, uses.
What a move by Kadeem.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Now he's going up to the top. You can see why he's a champion.
Yeah, he has such a repertoire. He is so versatile. Going
Frog
for the flying
splash.
Press.
Oh, the winner of the match.
Wow. Not wasting any time.
Still. Terry, when you wrestle Kadeem, you got to be ready to go because he's going to be ready from the get-go, and he's not going to waste any time.
Yeah, he's got that championship, and that's what it's all about. It's not how you win, it's if you win. I mean, certainly we would prefer that he would won it in a sportsmanlike fashion. There was nothing illegal about the way that he won that.
No.
However, it came off of that.
It doesn't matter if you win in a minute or 20 minutes. Winning is winning.
Watch out here.
I got something for you. I just want you to know. I will let you know when I'm ready because after what you did to me, I got something for you. I'm gonna take my time. I'm cool, yeah. It took more than you to do it.
Wow. Ooh.
Just be careful.
Very, very intimidating presence of Congo Kong. Kadeem Zaire Muhammad has the world in his hands, Chris.
I gotta say, Terry, I'm a bit riled up right now.
Well, I don't.
And I'll tell you, you know, Terry, he broke my hand, and it wasn't just him.
Well,
and he did it in the most cowardly way imaginable.
Definitely forces to be reckoned with, major forces. And we certainly hope you have enjoyed this special presentation of International Big Time Wrestling on Amazon Prime. I'm Terry Sullivan. Oh, watch out, he's not done yet. We're gonna
he's never done.
What's the matter with him? Talk about convincing fashion. Kadeem Zaire Muhammad still, and in very quick fashion, still the world heavyweight champion.
Well, he's not the world heavyweight champion for no reason, Terry. You saw his skills in action today right in front of us, and he disposed of him relatively quickly, too. So he's not taking any prisoners.
The nation now holds all the gold in international big-time wrestling.
Yes,
and you got into it a little bit there with Mr. Muhammad.
You know, Kadeem and Congo Kong, they broke my hand a little while back. They thought that they were real smart about that. But you know what? I'll tell you something, Kadeem. You're going to bring something out of this 67-year-old man that hasn't been out in a long time. Because I'll tell you, when I get an opportunity, and you know I'm going to get an opportunity, I'm coming after you with everything I got. And I don't care who is there with you or who they are or what they're doing. Because I'll tell you what, you're going to pay.
Thank you, Chris. I'm Terry Sullivan. Thank you very much for joining us today. If you've enjoyed this program on Amazon Prime, you have just scratched the surface of what we have to bring you in international big-time wrestling. Join us every week on ROX-TV and YouTube for international big-time wrestling, where tradition still matters.
You want entertainment? Look no further than ROX-TV.
International Big Time Wrestling!